here we go. So here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour. As you see, we are making lower highs, lower lows. Right now, your moving averages are converging to each other, so we're going to wait till these things spread out, and then we're going to get the true trend. Right now, you got your 21 coming in at your yellow. 50 is the 50, or the 50 is the red. Purple is the 200, and the 100 is the blue. So right now you're being held up by the 21 and the 50. We are below the point of control. We did get rejected a few times from the point of control on your VPVR here to your right, which measures horizontal volume at a certain price level. All right, and then I'm going to show you the chart layout real quick. We went over the moving averages, the VPVR. Then you got your momentum oscillators, which judge bullish and bearish momentum. One being your RSI, the other being your MACD. Then we got a volatility measurement here, which is the BBWP. All right, so let's go ahead and check your momentum oscillators, RSI being above the neutral median line. Above your signal line, let's see here, we do not have divergences just yet. Let's see, we got 2, 3, nope, not just yet, not until we get a confirmed high. And then we'll come back to it. Right now, your MACD coming up to that zero line. Positive momentum's pretty stable, but it's weak right now. So, I mean, I would not be surprised if we get rejected from the zero line and cross that signal line to the downside. But we're going to find out. If that happens and we break this last low on the MACD, not going to look good, especially if we break these last lows on the histogram. Not going to look good. All right, so your BBWP looks like it's trying to curl around. Your moving average has a negative slope, so we could go sideways here for a minute and consolidate. But as soon as that thing passes that moving average, that's when this move is going to happen. And we're either going to break out above these last highs, or we're going to break down below these moving averages. So I got two levels here, one being 16,700, and the other one being 16. Nope, I want to move this down. I had this alert moved. 16,250. We're even going to go with 16,300 at this point. So if you break down below that level, bearish. If you break above this level, bullish. All right, and because that would break this last high, especially like on like the 4 hour. You know, let's go here. That would break that last high, and you're going to make lower lows on there. Plus, you're going to break all your major moving averages on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Oh, by the way, here on your 4 hour, your 100 is coming down pretty strong. Your 21 is below your 50. So if these things fan out to the downside, that's not going to look good. All right, that momentum is going to start cascading down, like your RSI. Trying to get above that signal line right now, but we did bounce off that neutral median line, of course having support there. If we get rejected from this signal line, that's going to be another variable that's going to go to the bearish side. MACD, your positive momentum has waned all the way down to the zero line. If you cross that signal line, that's going to be another bearish variable. Right now, your BBWP is very low as we move sideways. Let's go back down to the 1 hour. So basically, this is a short update today. If you break the 16,700 mark on a 1 hour closure, I would expect you to go to 18K. If you break 16,200 or 16,300, I would expect you to go back down to 15K region, possibly even 14.5. We're at an inflection point right now. A lot's going to depend on which way we break right here. All right, so yeah, I mean, right now we are sitting above the POC on the 4 hour, but we're going to find out whether we get rejected from this next VPVR level or not. All right, so let's go to here. So right now, your top side Bollinger Band is coming in at a bearish supply block, which will be major resistance at 16,600, which the top of this order block comes in at basically 16,650. And then you have another one at 16,700. All right, so right now we are bouncing off of a bearish demand or a bullish demand block at 16,450. So of course we're going to have support there. Right now your stochastic is pointed to the upside, same with the signal line. Now if we do close below here, we're going to have bearish divergence if we close below this last high. All right, so let's yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear cut right now. You got your two levels, bullish and bearish. Just watch those levels. All right, if you guys are liking this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below. One being the Discord. A lot of good conversation about crypto trading, investing, markets. We share trades there. We stay ahead of this market collectively. Definitely join the Discord. And if you boost the Discord, you get all my trade setups for my pure signals. All right. So also, we have a AMA and an event going on in 2 days, Sunday, 6 p.m. EST. We're going to talk about macro analysis, our philosophies and rules, and we're going to talk about current events. And we'll also have an AMA. All right, so definitely join the event. So far it's a pretty good turnout. We got 7 people going. It's going to be a good turnout. We got a few more that's probably going to go. I'd like to get about 15 members in there. So definitely join the event. All right, so let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum, pretty similar story, except all your major moving averages are above each other besides for the 100 and the 200. You did get that bounce off the 200. Now you are above the 21 being held up. If you can break $1,200, I would expect you to go up to 1220. All right, basically, and break this last high, and then I would expect you to go to the top of that red zone. Right now, bouncing off your signal line and the neutral median line. MACD. Trying to cross that zero line right now. Positive momentum's picking up a little bit. A lot of this is going to depend on what Bitcoin does, because Ethereum don't look bad right now. All right, so a lot of this is going to depend on what Bitcoin does. Your BBWP's turning around. The move is probably going to happen in the next day or two. So definitely watch Bitcoin, then watch Ethereum. So basically, if you can break that 1200, I would expect you to go to 1220. If you can break 1220, 1325 is the next level. If you break the 200 in this last low at about 1170, I would expect a small bounce at 1160, but ultimately I think you would go all the way down to 1170 or 1075 and then to $1,000. All right, pretty clear cut as well. Just watch your levels and stay nimble. All right, let's move on to Solana. Solana, lower highs, lower lows, riding that bearish control zone right now. If we do cross this signal line once again, enter that bearish control zone, we're going to go deep into it, and we're probably going to break down to 1320, where this 100 and 200 is sitting. That would also imply that we break that 50. It's not going to look good. It's quite a drop. I mean, quite a drop if you've got leverage on. I mean, it's a 5% drop. Pop some leverage on there, you can make 15% if you're trading 3x, 40% if you're trading 10x. I would not advise trading leverage if you are new. Just a word of advice. All right, MACD, trying to cross that zero line, finding some support on it right now. Your negative momentum is waning on the histogram. If you bounce off of that zero line and get back above these last highs on your histogram, that's going to look good. BBWP's printing very low read. All right, but as soon as that thing turns around, watch the market. Watch Bitcoin. Watch your BBWPs. Watch this market right now, because the big move is coming. All right, so basically, if you can break these last highs at 1468, I would expect you to come all the way up to $17. All right, over time, ebbs and flows, of course. If you break the 50, obviously at $14, you're probably going to come down to $13. If you break $13, all the way down to 11 and probably 10. All right, so that's your market update for today. Once again, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. And check out the links in the description below. Join the damn Discord. You will not regret it. It is the place to be. And I wish everyone well. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you tomorrow.